Sports and Entertainment. Tonight's game features the Brampton Battalion and the Oshawa Generals. Fresh off of wins on Sunday night. Let's go right to the action with Doug Anderson and Sam Cosentino. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Hammer. It's Oshawa clearing it through the neutral zone. Van Loozen knocks it down at the blue line. Generals back through the middle, picked up by Mike Rice. Bounces it inside the battalion end, where that's Brad Topping letting it go. So the first stoppage in play, Sam Cosentino. Oshawa Generals in town tonight. There you take a look at Brad Topping.
Well, Brad Topping getting the starting honors while Brian Finley continues to recover from that groin injury this season. So far, a 3.00 goals against average, a 902 save percentage. His fourth consecutive start has a record of 5-6-3, looking to get to the 500 mark here tonight against Oshawa. As we get a look at Derek Dolson, 9-16-4, 317 goals against average, 904 save percentage this season. A great goaltending tandem for Coach George Burnett and the Oshawa Generals. Dolson, the starter for the OHL East All-Star team against the Q last night. He played the final 30 minutes. In fact, the Q's LaBelle division scored 5 times in the final 11 to generate an 8-5 win. So Dolson confidence may be a little bit shaky here in this hockey game. Let's see if the Brampton Battalion can attack him early and often.
Playing it for Flash, hitting it on the near side for Bateman. Bateman cuts to the outside, heading to the front. Flash on the back, and he scores! Paul Flash!
Well, there you go, Dougie, showing extreme confidence as Paul Flash. He's joined the rush in the last 2 games, more than we've seen him in his 2 seasons here in Brampton. This time he steps up on the rush, and Jeff Bateman slides him a perfect pass. Flash going 5-hole, all sorts of traffic in front of Derek Dolson, unable to see the shot cleanly, and Paul Flash has scored to give the battalion a 1-0 lead for Flash, his 7th goal of the season, and he's really improved his play of late, Dougie.
Boy, what a nice play by Jeff Bateman to the outside. Watch Bateman as he slides it back. The defenseman follows him, and he slides it back knowing Flash is there in the slot. Looking through the middle, hits Stefan on the tape. He cuts through the middle, right in on goal. Big poke check from Brad Topping. Got Lucas Havel with him at center ice. Havel on the near side, stops, gives it back to McSwain, right out in front, Rowan shot, they score! It hasn't been waved in, although the puck looked like it crossed the crease area. No red light came on, so we'll have to wait and see.
Well, Dougie, it looked like it bounced off both posts, and I don't think it did, in fact, cross the goal line. The referee's trying to figure it out now, but as you mentioned, no red light came on. So referee Pierce will go now to the box and try and figure it out. But watch the pass by McSwain as he leaves it out in front. The shot will go off one post and then the near post. You see it right there. It never really crosses the line. Puck was finally blown down. Let's get another look at it. Might be able to see it better from here, but watch it go off both posts and then kind of slips under Dolson's pad. McSwain takes a beating after the play for his proximity to the net. But as you mentioned, Dougie, it's not a goal. The faceoff will go to the left of Derek Dolson. So a tough break there for the Brampton Battalion. Rowan hits both posts and unable to finish it off.
Minutes. What they've done is they've given Jay Harrison 2 separate penalties, one against each of those players. Huge hit at center from Jeff Bateman as he rocked the world of Vladislav Kolda. Heads to the bench. Comes back to LaRue with time. Right on, rebound. McSwain can't stick it home. Hedberg touches it, and the play's whistled down deep inside the general zone. Check. He goes down, but gets the puck back. Got McClement in front. Dolson gets a piece of that one. Klesla trying to center it out. Goes off his skate, comes back to Klesla, and in front they score!
Derek Dolson not at all happy about the defensive breakdown by the Oshawa Generals there, as Rostislav Klesla picks up his 7th goal of the season. A good second effort by the Czech defenseman in on the rush, took the backhand and beat Dolson to the far side for his 7th of the year. And Brampton now leads it 2-0.
I don't know, Sammy, how far we can roll this one back to see Klesla. After he goes down crossing the blue line, he just got up and kept going and followed the play.
Yeah, basically he stayed down there. Watch, he beats Mitchell once, gets the puck back, and then goes to the backhand, beating Dolson on the far side. And you see Dolson smash his stick against the post, breaking the stick. Not at all pleased with the defensive breakdown by his 2 defensive partners in the zone for Oshawa that time. And Klesla's 7th goal of the season has given the battalion a 2-0 lead.
For Torres. Torres back for Klesla, back for Torres. Through the middle, makes the move past Rosendahl. Again, he runs over Hedberg at the blue line. Right out in front of the net, they score! Well, Torres looked like he fanned on the shot, Sammy, and that seems to have what beat Derek Dolson.
Well, it's Bateman getting it done once again for the Battalion as he slides the pass out in front. Rafi Torres did indeed fan on it, so that fooled Derek Dolson. And the puck, as Dolson overreacted, being fooled by the original shot, actually slid by the puck and it went through him. So Jeff Bateman getting the assist on Rafi Torres' goal. And for Torres, it's 18th of the season. Fantastic play here by Bateman as he circles the wagons once again, leaves it for Torres at the side of the net. Now watch, he fans. So Dolson, reacting to what he thought was the original shot, overcompensates. The puck slides right underneath him, and Torres has his 18th of the year, and the Battalion now lead at 3-0.
You know, it's nice to talk about Torres and Bateman, but when this line is successful, it's Aaron Van Loozen causing some havoc in front of the opposing goaltender. Well, they're going against the Generals. Malenko's shot deflects. Bateman, as he gets hammered by 3 General players, and a pileup ensues along the boards.
Spence and Van Loozen over there, Dougie, the main combatants in this battle, and Van Loozen's finally got free there. Spence taking a run at Van Loozen. He didn't like that, so Van Loozen is replying with the right-handed jackhammer right now.
Throwing the big haymakers from the right side, Aaron Van Loozen. And this is a battle of balance as Van Loozen connected 4 or 5 times to the noggin of Richard Spence. Mitchell outside his own zone now for Kolda. Kolda upended by Thompson. Give away, and Thompson's got a break right in on Dolson. Thompson shot wide, shot to the side. Dolson kicks that one aside as well.
Oh, great.
And Harrison missed the check. Montgomery still has it. Steffen with an opportunity. Shot to the side. Topping with the save. And Harrison comes in to take Menard out of the way. As it's taken away, and it comes back to Havel at the blue line. Havel, nice play. Rowan right in on goal. They shoot it wide. 2 guys in front, Torres and Havel, and it went wide.
All in one of those diamonds in the rough found by Stan Butler.
Well, Bonus going toe-to-toe with Kazores at the center ice. They couldn't wait to get this one going as the puck was just dropped, and Bonus is throwing big rights. Kazores goes down, but Bonus throws the uppercut, and Kazores goes down with Bonus on top of him, and they'll break this one up with just 15.8 seconds left. Actually, I think that was Scott Rosendahl and Bonus. Dumps it inside of the Generals' end, and Dolson will leave it behind the net. He gets run over by Kolda. Van Loozen follows up. Stefan to Montgomery. His shot's deflected wide. Hedberg hangs on to it, gets it back to La Rochelle. La Rochelle drifts one to the front of the net. They score! I don't think Tom Topping even saw that one coming.
No, a lot of traffic, and La Rochelle really got that shot off in a hurry, and Mike Hancock talked about it at the break. It was maybe the jinx I put on Topping, but La Rochelle gets it done. Topping not able to get over there in time, so La Rochelle breaks the shutout as the puck goes back to the point. Watch him turn and how quickly he fires this puck. See all the traffic in the legs in front of the net now? At least 5 different players in front of the net. And the goal, you'll watch Topping, he slides over to this side of the net, and he can't see it. It goes right between the 5-hole. So La Rochelle getting it done for the Generals, breaking the shutout late in this hockey game for La Rochelle, his 3rd goal of the season.
Havel right in on goal, has it poked away from him, and it will be cleared to the blue line and out as the Battalion will clear it into the open net for the 4-1 lead.
Well, Jonah LaRue made a great move to step around. The defender went to the ice, and LaRue just flicks it down into the Oshawa zone and into the net. His 2nd goal of the season, so Jonah LaRue exacting a little revenge on his former mates, getting it done with just a few seconds left on the clock in this hockey game. Jonah LaRue picks up the goal, the empty netter, and it's a 4-1 lead for the Brampton Battalion.
And good to see that for Jonah LaRue. He's played a great game tonight. In fact, this whole line has played very well for the Battalion. So LaRue comes up with a big marker. He and Wynn come together at the blue line. And that does it for this hockey game as the Battalion will skate off with a big 4-1 victory. And Montgomery, and now it's Rosendahl and Flash coming together. McClement will join in on it as well. So a bit of fisticuffs to finish off this hockey game, but the Battalion again will skate off with a 4-1 victory.
Well, the Battalion are now unbeaten in 4. This is the first of a 3 games and 4-night stretch. They'll take on the Kitchener Rangers tomorrow night in Kitchener in what should be a great hockey game, seeing how these two played to a 6-4 game here on Sunday, with Brampton getting the win in that one, beating Kitchener for just the 2nd time in their history. They'll head to Kitchener to take on the Rangers tomorrow night, back home here at the bunker on Sunday against Peterborough. As for the Oshawa Generals, sorry, Dougie, they'll take on the Erie Otters next at home. That on Sunday, January 21st.
So for the 2nd consecutive game, the Brampton Battalion break the 40-shot barrier, 40-20. That last shot on goal broke the 20s, broke the teens for the Oshawa Generals. A 4-1 victory from the Brampton Center. Stay with us on OHL Primetime. We're coming back with more from Mike Hancock, Sammy, and myself. 4-1, the Battalion beat the Oshawa Generals.
Welcome back to the Brampton Center for Sports and Entertainment, where the Brampton Battalion have just knocked off the Oshawa Generals by a score of 4-1. Joined now by tonight's first star, Rusty Klesla. And Rusty, how does it feel to get that one under your belt? Nice effort all around tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game from all players, and we need this win. We need this kind of wins, and I hope and I think we will turn the whole season around. Win the next two games this weekend, and I think, we're going up more in standings.
Does it feel like this is a bit of a fresh start now for you guys after all the changes?
Yeah, pretty much. It's, we got a few changes on the team, and, a few guys, went back from the World Juniors. So, we just said to each other, we have to turn around the season because we have 2 good players to be, below 500 or around 500, so we need just work hard every night and get these kind of wins.
Now, how have you felt getting back into action here in Brampton after coming back from the World Juniors?
Yeah, I was happy I was back here, because I like it here, so all good.
All right, thanks a lot, Rostislav Klesla, the first star of tonight's game. So 5 out of 6 points for the Brampton Battalion in their last 3 games, and we'll quickly take a look at the 3 stars from tonight's game. Brad Topping, a solid effort in net, although not tested too often, picks up the 3rd star. Jeff Bateman, the 2nd star, and Rostislav Klesla, his usual self, the 1st star tonight. As we look forward to here on OHL Primetime, the Brampton Battalion and the Mississauga Ice Dogs will hook up here for you folks in the Peel region on Friday, January the 26th at 7:30. And for the Oshawa Generals, they'll be taking on the St. Michael's Majors on Friday, January the 19th at 7:30 for our viewers in the Oshawa area. That will about wrap things up here tonight for OHL Primetime. For Doug Anderson and Sam Cosentino, I am Mike Hancock saying we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.